Yo, welcome back to another episode of SGDS. Same goes, different struggles, sports and entertainment. It's been a minute. I got my brother back with me. What up, Q?
Yes, sir, and we back. Y'all already know what's up, man. Like, share, subscribe. We
You
back.
already know. Hey, bro, I like that, Scully.
Man, damn you, man.
What, nigga? Like I said, I like the hoodie.
I don't know. I
Like
just I,
Scully.
I kind of feel like it was being sarcasm. You know what I mean? My team didn't make it they didn't make it to the playoffs. You know what I mean? I was hyping them up with the 16-1 all season. You know what I mean? It's all good though.
Man, it's all good, dog. I mean, hey, it be like that, though, dog.
But guess what? You niggas be ready for do-rag next year.
Yeah, we gonna get on that subject. We ain't even gonna talk about do-rag. It's upper management we need to talk about. But it's been a minute, dog. We ain't talked about a lot of things, dog. Where you want to start off at, dog? Cause we can go anywhere, man.
Well, I think I want to start with Juju Watkins.
Talking about that UCLA game.
Just in general, she just been balling, bro. Real talk. I feel like they don't talk about her enough, like how they was talking about Caitlin Clark.
I agree with that. I feel like she like, you know how they compare like Magic, how Magic and Bird set the stone in the NBA in their turn, and then Jordan came along. I see that with Juju. I feel like Juju gonna be that one that like she
Hey,
really gonna. I don't know why they really ain't talking about her like they need to be.
last year I told y'all, I said, man, Juju is gonna be the face of the NCAA with that women basketball shit next year because everybody gonna be leaving. You got Angel Reese leaving. You got Caitlin Clark leaving. Yeah, Flajay straight. Yeah, I like Pow Pow. You know what I mean? To me, the biggest slept on player in college basketball right now is Kiyomi McMillan from Rutgers. She hard. She got
Man,
to be,
keep talking about her.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. She is a one-man army. She's the only person on her team that averaged double-digit points. Everybody else is averaging like 5 points on her team. She averaging a dub. I'm telling you, Shawty be going out there. They be double teaming, triple teaming her. She boom, 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 boom. Like, yeah, Shawty's hard, bro. I didn't even.
Didn't you say she was gonna transfer? Didn't you say she was probably gonna transfer? Oh, now I can't hear you. I can't hear you. We come back in. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
I could have sworn I had my phone on D&D. That's my fault.
Nah, I hear you. Now you good.
Yeah, I my phone on D&D. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, you good, doc. So you are you taking are you taking Juju to win it all?
Right now, hell yes. It's
Over Texas?
yeah, hell yeah. I like USC to beat Texas.
Nah, I like Texas, man.
Two teams. I'm gonna be real with you. Two teams. The two teams that I feel like really might make it. We just got to see how the bracket might fall. I feel like South Carolina ain't gonna make it this year.
I think they'll recover.
I don't think they're gonna make it this year. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit there and knock nothing Don Staley do with her team. They're good. They get coached great. We
They
all
need to Nah, she need to play what's her name? Number 12. I don't want to say her name wrong, but they need to pay number 12 more. I feel like they need more scoring. I think their defense is good if it's on point.
no, their defense A1.
But I don't know if they got that scoring like they had last year. You know what I mean? Like that score that
I'm telling you, they don't. They really don't.
so they're missing that. But I feel like they scoring really is on the bench. Like she don't start. I mean, you might have to make a change.
Well, one thing I know, Don Staley gonna correct something before it's tournament time.
Yeah, I that's what I say. Like that's the only reason I say I give them a little hope, but it's only like this much this year. Only because, like you say, You got Juju. You also can't sleep on Notre Dame.
Yeah, that was listen. The two teams that I said that might make it all the way is USC and Notre Dame. Sleeper.
That'll be different too. Like that's something different because we so used to seeing the SEC, and then I wouldn't been in it, but we so used to something. It's something different now.
Notre Dame used to go though. Notre Dame used to go.
Yeah, with Skylar Diggers and them.
Even after that, Notre Dame beat Ole Miss. Couple years ago.
I stopped watching by then. I was big when Tennessee was lit, bro. Like when Tennessee had Tamika Catchings and
okay, so
like,
right, maybe a couple years, not too far after that, but nah, that's way after that, man.
That's way after that. Cause I remember UConn had a streak of.
Well, listen, so when UConn ended that them 100-game wins and all of that, Notre Dame was the first. I want to say it was rather Ole Miss.
And then you gotta remember Baylor won 1 year. With Brittany Griner.
Oh no, you know what? I think Baylor beat Notre Dame that year, if I ain't mistaken.
That might be you talking about. I
think Baylor might have beat them or some shit like that.
Cause the lady, the coach at LSU right now was the champion there.
Somebody beats. I'm trying to remember how it went. This is when fucking was that Ole Miss or Mississippi State? One of them was fire. They had Tierra.
It might have been Mississippi State. I want to say. No, it might have been. I don't know.
Bro, they had Tierra McCowan on their team. Tierra McCowan couldn't be stopped at that time. She was like 6'8".
I don't know.
Yeah, she couldn't be stopped. It was Ole Miss or Mississippi State. I want to say it was Ole Miss though.
What about UConn, bro? Like, and we didn't mention UConn, bro. We can't really sleep on UConn this year either.
I would say my two sleeper teams is UConn and UCLA. Paige got help. She got help.
I mean, you know what's so crazy? They don't talk about Paige like that either. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Paige is really
Paige hard. Paige ain't really been doing the shit she was doing last year though, but Paige got help though.
So you rocking with them? You rocking with who? You rocking with? So you rocking with UCLA? You rocking with Juju?
I got on this bitch talking about Juju. I'm riding with Juju till the wheels fall off. Fuck that.
I guess, man. Let's switch the topic to college then. Who you got riding with college?
Football?
Basketball.
I'm sorry. Basketball? I like Auburn.
You still riding with Auburn?
I ain't gonna switch up on Auburn. This the only thing about Auburn. Auburn to make Sweet 16 and lose in the first round of the Sweet 16. They do some shit like that. Or Auburn to make
Florida, man. I think Florida bad, dog. I like Florida.
I'm not knocking that. Florida a good ass team, bro. I ain't gonna knock that shit. They look good. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm there last night, man. That shit didn't even make no sense.
Nah, they balling. Like I ain't seen them play like that since Billy Donovan.
Every nigga on the court last night was balling.
And then you can't sleep on Alabama, even though they just took that loss to Auburn. Like
the whole SEC for real is kind of hard. I'm gonna be real with you.
Remember, I just said like the SEC now is like how the ACC was when we were growing up.
Looking too bad right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Remember, like you had Maryland, you had Duke, you got North Carolina growing up, and you had Georgia Tech. Remember, Georgia Tech went to the championship and lost with Jared Jack and them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I might watch March Madness this year, bro.
What about Duke? Is anybody gonna be able to stop Cooper Flag in the tournament?
Damn, bro. I heard he been balling. I ain't been watching it, but I heard he been balling this year, dog.
Ball every goddamn game. Cooper Flag can go play a pickup game with some NBA players, and he gonna ball on them. That white boy hard.
Yeah. Question though, then. All right, question then. Because you know he's probably gonna come out in the draft. Who would you like to see him with this year? Then? And when he come out, what draft? I mean, what team would you like to see him with?
To my Flag?
Yeah. Like who because what you got?
Real, you know how the NBA do their little lottery pick. So if I'm not mistaken, the lottery right now would be
Charlotte.
It would be Charlotte, Washington. And it's a team on the West. Who the sorriest team on the West is? I want to say Portland.
Damn, I forgot about Portland. Who's the coach? Is Chauncey Billups still the coach up there?
I ain't exactly sure, man. I ain't even been paying attention to Portland for real, for real.
Damn, but I forgot Portland. What about Utah?
Might be the three. Utah really don't got no bad record like that. They just ain't. They in that
You
West.
feel about that?
I'm finna tell you right now. Washington. Oh, Washington. Oh, no, Utah is down there. I'm tripping. Portland got more wins than them.
Told you.
Yep. So the three worst records are Washington got the worst record at 9-45. New Orleans is 13-42, and Utah is 13-41.
New Orleans?
Yeah, they ain't been doing shit. They ain't been
Yo,
doing.
you got to trade Zion then, dog. You just got to trade.
Oh, can't. Why do you trade Zion or?
You got to get rid of Zion.
I don't know what's up with them folk down there, man. Then DeJounte Murray ain't really doing nothing down there either.
Didn't he get traded? No, he didn't get traded. Did he get traded? He didn't get traded. Did he get traded?
New Orleans.
He's still in North. Didn't he get hurt? He hurt. That's what it is. He got hurt.
Must have just got hurt, bro. I watched this nigga play one time.
Nah, he just got hurt. Yeah, I think he just tore his ACL.
Play now.
I think he just tore his ACL.
He probably did. I ain't gonna knock it. Yep, he is injured.
Though I thought.
Yep, injured his leg.
So all right, since we on NBA topic, then cool. How you feel about the Luka trade? We haven't even spoke on that, man.
Shit, man. Bro, for one, y'all already know I'm a Bron fan. I like Luka being over there. I feel like they need to get a little bit more chemistry and get it a little bit more down pat. Their rotation, how they coming off the bench, and how they doing their players, not bad. The lack of a big man, for real, a real deal big man, that shit might mean something. I seen something though. They was trying to say something about Marvin Williams with his contract. Like he could. It's something he could buy out and not be traded or some shit. I don't know. But then
They say you playing tonight for Charlotte.
Huh?
They say you playing tonight for Charlotte.
Oh, with them. But then the whole thing, why I'm kind of pissed about that trade, and then it didn't happen because you got a good ass player. I feel like I don't even want to play for y'all no more because I like the Dr. Nick.
Yo, I was surprised they traded, bro. They was trying to trade, bro. Like I didn't.
But to get what you had to come out something that they wanted. You know what I mean? You come.
Yeah. Where this nigga go? Him and that new phone. Q will be right back with us. Lord have mercy. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
That's crazy, man. My shit's still wrong.
What you were saying now about boy?
But to get what you want, you probably had to come out something that they wanted. You know what I mean? That's how the game go.
You don't feel like they could have gave up nothing else?
Man, I don't know what. I mean, yeah. But
They ain't have nothing else they could have gave up.
I mean, but would it be real deal valuable?
And see, and they was talking about earlier, like if the Lakers, so like say where the standings, I think the Lakers are in the 5th seed or whatever. Say they stay in that 5th and 6th seed, and they get matched up with Denver in the first round.
If I'm not mistaken, the Lakers are in the 4th seed.
I don't know. I gotta check again, but I think they might be in 5th.
Oh yeah, they in the 5th. Houston ahead of them.
So you do you see them beat? So that one, let me ask you this: do you see them beating somebody like Houston, or you see them beating somebody like OKC?
Only team I'm scared of for them is Denver.
They're not beating Denver.
Hell no, they ain't beating Denver.
I don't see nobody gonna have that stop Jokic.
They ain't beating Denver. That's the only team I'm scared of for the Lakers is Denver, bro. But the rest of the West, they can beat these niggas, bro. You got to remember, Luka be beating these niggas, was just beating the majority of these niggas by himself before Kyrie was there.
Yeah, he was.
That ass. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Once they get that shit, if they can play, because I'm trying to see if they can play together for real. Because I ain't gonna.
Him and Bron?
Yeah, I ain't gonna just throw that shit out there. You know what I mean? I need to see these niggas play. I want to see these niggas do some. This one I know these niggas can play. when I see some shit like this one, Luka got 40, Bron got like 28, 12 assists, shit like that. You know what I mean? Or Luka got 35, Bron got 32, 35. You know what I mean? That's when I know these niggas can play together. Until I see that, it's just going.
Why they gotta be so high of a number for you feel like they can play together?
Yeah, remember KD and Russell Westbrook used to drop 40 together sometimes. So what are you saying?
And that happened, and what came out of that?
Them niggas, but I'm just saying though, still, it's possible.
What up, Rev? Okay. You saying that's possible, but do you think, damn man, I just don't know, dog. Like, okay, say they come out of the West, right? Do you see them beating New York where you got Karl Anthony Towns in the post? You see somebody them be in Boston where you got two good wingmans, Jaylen Brown and Luka not playing no defense, dog.
Boston to beat their ass. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. Boston to beat their ass.
And what we not talking about is I'm not gonna sleep on Dallas, dog. Even with AD gone, like I'm not gonna sleep on Kyrie.
I mean, I just feel like Dallas is gonna be good, even with or without AD. They still gonna be good. I don't know if they're gonna be able to finish the mission though without AD.
You don't feel like OKC real this year?
OKC a good ass team. It's just about finishing the mission.
You know who might surprise somebody in the playoffs that we probably like really sleeping on right now? It's Houston. Bruh. Oh boy, they coach is bad boy, dog. I don't know his name like that. I don't want to say his name wrong.
First round exit. And you want to tell
hell nah.
Want me to tell you why they're gonna be a first round exit?
Gotta see what OKC does in the playoff. I really like that squad. I like them too, bro. I like SAG.
But they gotta finish the mission. You know why Houston gonna be a first round exit?
I'm listening.
They don't got no type of real deal veteran leadership on that team that actually been somewhere for real, for real. They're all still experienced players. Even the niggas that's older on their team. They ain't got nobody on their team that can actually say they've been there for real like that. You got a nigga like Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks leading your team.
You don't think they could surprise somebody with good coaching?
I mean, they surprising us now with good coaching. I'm not gonna say.
And let me ask you this: we haven't talked about this team, the Clippers. They just signed Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, I think in his first game he had 12 points, a few rebounds. I forgot, but he looked pretty good. What we don't Ben Simmons come up, good defense, and then you got
real man. The Clippers a good ass team in the West. They're gonna always be a good ass team in the West. But it's like you never know with them. Somebody get injured.
It ain't like they got Paul George. I mean, Kawhi. Is Kawhi playing? Kawhi's been playing though.
Yeah, then they just traded some players away to us.
And no Powell. They said Powell was supposed to be an all-star if LeBron had came.
They got now too, but they got DeAndre Hunter now, don't they?
Do they?
They just traded Man and Trey Mann and Lil Highland for, I think it was DeAndre Hunter, if I ain't mistaken.
Oh, to Atlanta, right? Yeah, I do remember that because you kept saying you like that trade. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was a straight trade, nigga.
But I don't think people really paid attention. The Cavs got Hunter.
The Cavs got DeAndre Hunter?
That ain't bad.
So who the hell we traded for what you call?
The Clippers got, who the hell is Bogey?
Oh yeah, Bogdanovich. That's right.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay.
And we got Karis LeVert for DeAndre Hunter.
So is Trey Maxey gonna be playing like starting with?
He probably gonna come off the bench like 6-man type shit. Trey Man hard though.
That's what I'm saying. They don't like. I see him as getting. I thought he would get a shot as a starter.
And then you gotta remember this now. It's two mans. You got a Terrence Man and you got a Trey Man.
Nah, Trey Man got the little trades. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but I like them. Him and Highland straight too, bro. God, them niggas stay straight. Karis LeVert for DeAndre Hunter is damn near like an even swap, no swindle.
So who you got coming out the East then? And see, we didn't even talk about Golden State, man. Like I told you, let me say this first. I
That's what
told this nigga,
West be blowing themselves out, man.
I told this nigga when I said you gotta watch out for Golden State with Jimmy. Jimmy gonna bring that goddamn dog out of these motherfuckers, dog. And all you gotta do is Jimmy playoff Jimmy with Steph Curry shooting. Think about that, bro. Think about what he did in the East with nothing and taking them to the finals. Now he got somebody that can actually shoot this motherfucker.
I don't, man. Jimmy Butler didn't really have nothing like that though, for real. For real. He did, but he didn't, man.
Who he had with him the first time they went in the bubble?
When they played in the bubble?
It's hard for me to pin against Boston in the East, but we'll see. We gonna get to that in a fucking 2 minutes too.
Only team, for real, only team that I can actually say that might can beat Boston in 7 games, because I don't see nobody beating them in 4, 5, or 6, might be Cleveland. Bro.
In how many games?
In 7, because ain't nobody beating them in 4, 5, or 6.
You got Cleveland beating them, and you don't got New York?
No.
With Brunt? Oh my fucking!
That's the only team.
Cut the fucking show. Cut the fuck. I don't know what my God. Cut the fucking show, bro. Over Jalen, you don't have Jalen. You got.
And Jalen Brunson, my nigga, bro. That's my nigga. That's
shit.
Him and Josh like niggas. No, I don't like the team.
With Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Oh, you keep talking about Cat.
When has Donovan Mitchell showed you something?
In the playoffs. His sorry ass. He don't even want to stay in the paint with his big sorry ass. Nigga 7 foot.
Come on, dog. They got to the Western Conference Final with Ant. I bet Ant don't make it without him this year.
Man, he probably won't because he ain't got it. I mean, Nas Reed and the other 7 foot.
Ant, you know how I feel about Ant, dog. Ant ain't gonna make it without him. He ain't like. Mm-hmm. And we ain't even talk about Minnesota this year. And they was in the Western Conference Final last year.
You want to be technical about this shit, man? It's like I said before. The West is up for grabs because it's so many good teams that they're blowing themselves out. So by the time they get into the West,
yeah, they gonna be tired, boy. They gonna be dogged out because that's gonna be a dog fight to get through it.
It'd be a dog fight. You done went through 2 straight dog fights in that motherfucker.
You might have to go through 3.
I feel sorry for the motherfucker who going through the play-ins because they gonna have to play the most games.
Damn, we didn't even speak on the play. Who's in the play-in? Because I forgot all about the play-in. I'm thinking just about the regular playoffs.
The Golden State, right now.
Golden State in the play-in?
Yeah, Golden State like a 9 seed or some shit. I want to say maybe. I'm finna tell you. Hold on. Golden State is the 10 seed.
Nate, it's hard for me to go against Boston too, but only because I like Jaylen Brown. Like that's my dog. Like I fuck with Jaylen Brown.
So the play-in right now would be Minnesota, Dallas, Sacramento, and Golden State.
Don't sleep on Sacramento too with Zach LaVine just joining them. The Magic, Hawks, Heat, Bulls in the East. Fuck the Bulls right now. I don't even know why I got this fucking hat on. They have disappointed me since I don't know what they got going on in that motherfucker right there. They need to fire the whole goddamn. Now, Billy Donovan, my nigga. But
one team for real that I feel like can make a run for the play-ins is San Antonio with that De'Aaron Fox connection.
Oh, damn, my dog. I forgot they got De'Aaron Fox. Shimmy. And you know what? And with Chris Paul, even though Chris Paul a dirty motherfucker, but he go if he whatever he's giving to like Wemby and De'Aaron Fox after he retired. No, he dirty. That nigga dirty, dog. He dirty. That's a dirty motherfucker, dog. And he try to play like he not, but he dirty as shit, dog. Like, he do some dirty ass shit, bro. You gotta just pay attention to the little shit. But, and shit, we forgot, damn, the Magic's in the playoffs? I forgot about Pablo.
I don't know. Let me see.
I forgot about Pablo. Pablo hard, bro.
They in the 7. So the East play-ins right now would be Chicago at 10, Miami at 9, Atlanta at 8, and Orlando at 7.
I'd rather see the Magic in the Hawks. I ain't got time for Miami or the Bulls, bro. I just don't have
Trey, all that shit by himself and lose in the first round, though.
You can't sleep on Trae Young, bro. After what I seen him do, bro, Trae will take a whole team through the East, and you like, damn.
And the play-ins, you can't sleep. He can't do that no more. In the play-ins, goddamn, you can't sleep on Trae. He'll bust your ass in the play-ins. You let him in the play-ins, he'll bust your ass and be in the playoffs. He'll just lose in the first round for real. He gonna lose in the first round.
I mean, yeah, it's too much competition. I'm telling you, man. I don't know why y'all sleeping on New York, bro. Like Jalen Brunson, dog. I don't understand, bro. And Thibodeau is a good coach.
First,
Thibodeau is a good coach.
Jalen Brunson is my young nigga. I watch New York Knicks all the time.
The problem is we need another 20-point score threat. Y'all had one. You traded them off.
Who? Bogdan.
You were just talking about Murray.
Oh, Trey Murray?
No, Deontay Murray.
Man, fuck Deontay Murray, man. His no chemistry having ass, man.
You just was talking about him. Now it's fucking.
Nah, man. No, she ain't heard me say nothing vouch for that.
We were just talking about New Orleans, remember?
I said he got hurt. I ain't vouch for that nigga out there, man. Fuck Deontay Murray, man. That nigga there, he want to be NBA Deontay Murray or NBA Youngboy.
They play better apart. I could see that. I mean, is Trae Young just hard to play? But y'all got another young stud, ain't it?
Who?
On y'all team, your young dude that they just signed to a deal.
The draft time, they be drafted.
No, they just signed some dude with the hair number 1.
I don't know, man. I ain't even been paying attention to the Hawks.
Nate, I know you know.
Nate know because he at the games.
Hey, we gonna keep that. No, man, I ain't gonna say that. You done enough damage in your lifetime lately, so I ain't finished.
Cleveland got the best.
It's not that he
Cleveland
play with.
Best matchup.
They with the same type of guard. They the same type of guard. Hell no. You fertile?
Cleveland got the best matchup to beat Boston in the East, though, man.
Why are you so high on Cleveland? What has Cleveland done to show you that they anything? I look at Cleveland like I look at OKC.
I don't know why, because Cleveland gonna make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Final. OKC ain't gonna make it that far.
So you got them being who? New York or Boston?
In their way to get there.
Who you got them beating, New York or Boston? Because they got to get past one of those.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to beat Boston. I just said they got the best matchup on beating Boston. I still got Boston coming out of the East now.
I got Boston and New York in the Eastern Conference Final. We're going to take it back old school. Don't nobody want to see Cleveland in the goddamn East Conference Final? Goddamn way.
Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jared Allen.
When has Donovan Mitchell showed up in the playoffs?
He did last year. Finally.
Cleveland scored nice. Can they beat Boston 4 times is the question. Hell no.
They're the only team I can see in the East that can go at least.
I don't see them beating New York. I don't know. I understand this conversation. I don't see them beating Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, dog.
Not doing nothing against them folks. Them folks gonna put them clamps on that nigga, bro.
You crazy, bro. You wild.
They gonna have Evan Mobley on that nigga ass. You gonna be so mad. He gonna have clamps on Holmes.
They ain't gonna have nobody for who they gonna have that's gonna stop Karl Anthony Towns? Who gonna stop Brunson?
These are two. Like, what are you talking about? Who's gonna start
Jalen Brunson?
Man, you put Donovan Mitchell on him. You gotta put Donovan versus Jalen Brunson. What do you mean?
You gotta be.
Hey, listen, AJ.
Mind, bro. To think that.
Listen, AJ, for real. Cleveland is not number 1 in the East right now for no reason, bro. I'm just being real.
Nigga, OKC is first in the West. What does that mean?
I'm just saying they got a good reason to be number 1 in the West too. I'm not gonna.
But you don't have them coming out of the West.
Nah, not against all that shit that's going on in the West. Hell no. Nah.
I'm finna have a stroke. I think that's why it took me so long to get.
What OKC should have did for real. They should have traded Chet Holmgren for Kevin Durant, and they'd be in the game then. On God, well, nobody beat them. Nobody will beat them.
I understand that, Nate, but I'm not doubting that. I don't have New York beating Boston, but what I'm saying, I have them beating everybody else. I don't know why he's so hyped on Donovan Mitchell. Like Donovan Mitchell has showed from Utah.
You thinking I'm hyped on Donovan Mitchell? I'm hyped on that whole little team. I'm telling you, them niggas they play good. They play good together. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley.
So Donovan Mitchell is the vet that's gonna lead them there, though.
I don't if he's the vet because he just went as far as they went last year all together.
Cleveland's big will give them a problem.
Hell yeah.
Jared Allen cool, but he still got to show up.
Man, you talking about Jared Allen? Evan Mobley is a dog. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying he's not, but he still gotta show up in the
He's
play.
going to, bro. You talking, bro?
They didn't do last year, did they?
Fuck, they did. I'm telling you, bro. Yes, the fuck they did. And
What was the hold on? Who did they play last year? They didn't show up last year. What was
they
who did
made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year and lost to Boston. What are you talking about?
who was in the East Conference?
That nigga, what you call it? And I'm not mistaken.
Cleveland wasn't in no Eastern Conference Finals last year, was they?
Who?
You said they was in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, if I ain't mistaken, yeah. Wasn't it Boston and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals last year?
Go ahead. I'm just gonna look.
Look it up, Look it up. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it was definitely them in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Probably Nate ain't said it yet.
But yeah, man, that shit, bro. I just
Nah, it say Boston and the Pacers.
Boston. Oh, yep. You know what? The Pacers did go. The Pacers definitely went.
And you see how I'm looking because we ain't even spoke on the Pacers. So I'm tripping on even.
Listen,
we sleeping on them then.
I'm gonna be no. I'm gonna be real with you. To be real, because now as you say that, you just remind me of my memory of last year's playoffs, bro.
I'm glad something remind you of it,
bro. Because everybody in the East was hurt. Everybody in the East was hurt. On God, everybody in the East was hurt. Nobody had nobody. On God, everybody was hurt. Bro, listen. Hold up. Miami lost Jimmy Butler. Milwaukee did not have Giannis. I want to say they lost Dame for like a game or two.
We ain't talked about the Bucks either. How we sleeping on the Bucks?
Because they injured.
Giannis not injured? Yes, he is. But no, Dame's not injured.
Back. What the hell you talking about?
Dame's not injured though.
He been on and off the court injured, if I'm not mistaken.
He just played in the All-Star.
Yeah, but he didn't have some injuries where he'd be like some day-to-day shit where he can't be on the court real quick type shit.
And I don't know why Giannis was there. He was there, but he wasn't. He was just in the locker room. But I mean, I ain't too high on Doc Rivers. You know how I feel about Doc. I think that's about the most bullshit. Whatever. I don't trust Doc either. I don't trust Doc in April, May, June, July, August, anything close to the summer. Get that nothing, but everything else be fine. He get close to the summer, fire his ass.
That's wild.
I'm dead ass, bro. But that's crazy. We haven't been speaking about. We just talked about. So look, okay then. If a focused Giannis in a focused Dame, you don't see them be in Cleveland or New York?
I mean, can happen.
I'm asking. I'm being in with Kuzma as their next since they traded Milton.
I was just gonna say, you got goddamn Kyle Kuzma now, but I mean that it can happen. I don't know what I'm saying. So it can't happen.
I mean, I don't like to sleep on Dame, man.
We forgot all about it. We all trying to figure out when the Dame and the Giannis thing supposed to take off. But we was waiting on that last year. We thought it was gonna be something they won.
If it don't take off this year, do they fire Doc?
I should have got rid of that nigga ass before season started.
Doc ass should have been fired.
Been about it though. It got to be some money shit going on in Milwaukee. That's why he's still there. They're just telling him to do his part till it's over with. Get paid, go home.
All right, man. Let's get to this NFL Combine, dog. We were talking about this shit earlier, man. I guess we could start. I feel bad for my bro Shiloh, but shout out Shiloh, man.
He's still gonna go in the probably 7th round, bro. I told you I was gonna probably be somebody like Dallas or San Francisco gonna pick him up.
But who are you looking forward to see who are you looking forward to see? I'll ask you that first. Dang.
For real, bro.
Avon.
The
running
back class is pretty deep.
Man, you love this running back class, but I ain't mad at you.
It ain't that I love it. It's just one of the deepest classes for real.
Do you feel so? Like I know you looking forward to Jennings Combine.
Genty.
Yeah.
Him.
I want to see what Cam do.
Cam Scatterbo, yeah. That boy from UNC, Dylan Sampson from Tennessee.
Damn, I'm sorry, Nate. You been typing. I ain't been doing nothing. They should never hide out. You damn right. He going pro, but he ain't doing enough to make the combine. Let me ask y'all this, right? Because they did a stat. Let me go back to Charlotte real quick. They did a stat on he only missed like 13.7% of his tackles, and it's like one of the lowest out of some of the like other rated safeties. What am I missing on Shiloh? Y'all tell me what am I missing on Shiloh that I understand that he has some bad one-on-ones and stuff like that, but when he's in the game, he show up.
Shiloh only problem for real, bro, is his read game ain't as good as his cover game. Like he or it's the other way around, or he covering and he's not as reading as good. It's I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I see what fuckers be saying though, because when you really go look at like a dog ass goddamn safety, and then you look at what Shiloh really more of a goddamn.
I feel like Nate said he feel like Shiloh should be a box safety or put some weight on and become a linebacker.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because he really played like a linebacker.
Would he be good as a linebacker though? I do see him as a box safety though, because he do like the tackle, and I mean to me he gonna have to stop that shoulder hit. Well, I just want him to wrap up more. That's just my opinion, because I feel like a lot of times his speed isn't what you want from a normal safety, but he's a solid linebacker. I agree with that.
Because when a nigga fast as hell, goddamn get past him, it's over with.
So you don't see him really being able to cover like a Travis Kelce out here, or like the guy from Baltimore or something like that?
Travis Kelce, hell yeah, he can cover the fuck out of Travis Kelce.
You think Shiloh could cover Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce, hell yeah. Fuck Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to be serious, and you're dumbass. I'm being dead. What about the guy from Baltimore then? How about that?
I'm talking about
y'all Brock Purdy.
I'm talking about nigga with speed like Xavier Worthy.
But
on a deep ball, he'll fly right past Shiloh's slow ass.
So what about having him as the nickel?
That's what I'm saying. The nickel is damn near a fucking goddamn linebacker. It is, for real. For a nickelback is like a linebacker. It's like both, but you know what I mean? Really more of a linebacker.
Are y'all okay then? Are you looking for, well, hold on. Yeah, the top speed player, he'll be a Richie Gantlet. Bro, please don't ever do that to that man, bro. That is very disrespectful that you would compare that man to that man right there. That's very disrespectful.
Might not be wrong though. It might be like some slick Richard Gantlet.
Nah, dog. I ain't gonna put that on Shiloh, bro. I would never do that, bro. That's just, you might as well just say fuck your career then.
Oh, you're going on, man.
No, for real. You might as well say fuck your career then. Because that's how I feel about goddamn Richie Grant right about now.
Hold on, man. I got to switch up, too, because this motherfucker finna die. Let me switch up real quick.
All right. Nate, what was you saying about the linebackers? What do you want to see? What's linebackers? And what is Mike Green going to be a linebacker or a DN? But nah, I want to see Isaiah Baldwin Smith plays. Nah, for real. Is Travis Hunter supposed to be working out? So who you think gonna be the first wide receiver to go? I mean, first wide receiver to go then? You see what Nate wrote?
Nah, I can't even see shit yet.
This nigga said I can't see. You said yeah, he running.
Oh, okay.
What you think Travis Hunter gonna run then? Somebody, Chad Ochocinco said that he gonna run like a low 4.2, a high 4.2. My bad, like a 4.28, 4.29. I don't see that, but
talking about on a 40?
Yeah.
Travis Hunter?
Yeah. The wide receiver, first wide receiver should be the wide. Yeah, I see him as like a Mike Evans type.
Yeah, that nigga Travis Hunter might do about a 4.7, 4.8, some shit like that.
A who?
He probably ain't doing no fucking.
You said a who?
Probably about a 4.7 or some shit like that.
Damn, that nigga ain't finna run no fucking 4.7, bro. Don't do that shit like that, dog.
What you think he gonna run?
That nigga at least gonna run a 4.3, 4.4, dog. You said a 4.7, but Travis Hunter ain't gonna run no damn. Bro, his draft stock would drop so fucking fast.
Yeah, it would. I just don't be seeing Travis Hunter that damn fast like that, like how everybody be saying.
That nigga ain't blazing by and covering everybody off no weak ass speed, dog.
Yeah, you right.
Feel me? So I don't know, bro. They said he wanted to see the wide receivers like
What was
Bond and
what was Xavier Worthy time?
I think a 4.21.
Yeah, so Trav get by 4.5.
Damn, you think 4.5?
I want to say like a 4.5.
I at least say a 4.4. I lowest I go 4.4.
I ain't giving him no goddamn 4.3 and shit like that. No, I ain't.
Alright.
That 4.2 shit, Xavier Worthy shocked the world with that 4.2 shit.
Nah, I ain't giving him 4.2. I said 4. I say 4.4 lowest. I'm saying 4 around the 4.38, 4.4.
Vic ran like a 4.4, right?
It depends on when we talking. I heard Vic ran a 4.2 also, so I don't know.
I think at Vic Combine he ran 4.4.
That's why I said I don't know. I don't even remember Vic when Vic ran his goddamn combine.
I hardly remember. I just remember glancing at it. I was little.
At the end of the day on the field, it looked like he was running 4.2.
Yeah, Vic was fast as shit, boy. Vic used to run. But I ain't gonna lie.
I had him at 4.28, and he even did better than that.
Who?
He had Xavier Worley
At a 4.2?
4.28. He thought he was gonna run a 4.28, but it actually was a 4.21.
Nate, go ahead with that shit. I ain't going with that one. Because Xavier Worthy shocked the world when he did that. On God.
That's what he said. He said he had him at a 4.28. He thought he was gonna run a 4.28, but
4.28
he did better.
Don't lie though. 4.28 is shocking the world.
These kids running a whole different type of speed, but these kids run a whole different type of speed. They catch the ball.
I be at track practice looking at these little niggas running. I know what the hell going on.
Big ran a 4.33 at the combine. What up, KD?
That's what he did, a 4.33 facts. Yeah.
So what do you?
If Vic did a 4.33,
he didn't shout the. Hold up. They said he didn't shout the word. He's a speedster. That's why I think Bond running a 4.3 flat at the worst. Damn.
Yeah, okay, I can understand that. When you do run, you know better. That's real. I understand what you're saying.
Y'all do. Oh, who's your combine shocker? Like, who do you think needs to have a combine? Like who's going to have a good combine, or who needs to have a good combine?
Let me think before I answer that. It just depends on what position you mean, like talking of.
I mean, any position that you really like. I know you talked about the running back position a lot. I mean, talk about that, or you can talk about what
outside the running back position. I don't know. You got
Aaron Smith. Sorry, is gonna run a great 40, and they gonna hype him
up. I think my boy will go to the combine and do good.
Cool.
My boy from Marshall.
Mike Green.
Yeah, I think he gonna go to the combine and do good.
But I hope we get Mike Green, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either, but I think he go to the combine.
I want to see these front seven prospects. Who do you got? Who you looking at? Like I like there's a lot of good defense and in this draft too, though, bro.
I like my boy from Penn State, man, but we ain't gonna have him, man.
Bro, that nigga going top 5 easily.
We ain't.
What I said. Hey, let me give you your flowers too.
Hey Nate, is Jack Sawyer going in the draft? Jack Sawyer going?
Who's that?
The nigga from Ohio State.
I don't know.
I gotta look.
I don't know. Do you know they got like 15? Oh, he said yeah.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
He got to show up in the combine too. He already got a good draft stock, but he got to show up.
Is that the linebacker or DN?
That's the end.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say this, but after like
And the boy from Notre Dame. Damn, what's his name?
Who?
That boy from Notre Dame, man. Fuck. I forgot his
I
name.
want to see. Yo, you know who I also wish the Falcons could get, but they ain't gonna be able to. One of them defensive tackles from Michigan.
Which one? You don't know his name?
Either one. I like both of them. I don't know their names, but I like both of them.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna tell you this nigga name. From Notre
Nick
Dame.
said you got a plethora of talent at DN. Both DN from Ohio State. Jalen and Mikey
Yeah.
from UGA. Mike Green, James Parsley, Nick Scotland. I like
You got a lot of edges. You got a lot of edges going in the draft too. I ain't gonna lie. They can play. You know, you majority edges. They can play both, whether line or goddamn or
if
linebacker.
the Falcons have a choice, right? Out of all these, y'all some Georgia, y'all like you like y'all Georgia boys. Who would y'all want them to pick if they had if they picking the DN?
I want the nigga from Penn State.
Would you be realistic?
Just saying, bro. I can't think his name right.
Both. God damn. Both Kenneth Grant and Mason Grant. That's who y'all talking about today. I want him too. I want James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee too, man. I like him. I've been saying that. But
I don't think he gonna be there though.
For real?
You think he? Well, I mean, he could, cause he might don't go first round for real.
Nah, he going first round, bro.
He could. He is. I'm just saying, there's a lot of edges out there, bro. And then with all the playoff shit that just went on, niggas just got their name up. I'm telling you what's up. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't, but he good.
So other than the one from Penn State, who else do you look for in Mike Green? I like Mike Green too. Like I really like because he had a good strong senior bowl.
Nah, that's real.
Like I really like him.
I ain't gonna lie.
Be there. They said he should be there because you got a few quarterbacks going. Travis, Abdul. You got the tackles from Texas and LSU. Now, what if somebody have a bad combine and they start falling though? What if somebody, you know what I mean? What do y'all see somebody make some trades up though? You know, we always see some crazy stuff on draft day.
Yeah.
And Will Johnson and Benjamin
yeah, Will Johnson crazy too. I forgot about Will Johnson.
Who is that? Oh, the cornerback, right?
Yeah.
They was talking about drafting a cornerback.
See, that's what the Falcons need to be focused on. That's what my first goddamn pick would be. I'm sorry. I know we need an edge. I know we need a fucking corner.
Bro, you think? And I wouldn't be mad at it.
We need a corner, bro.
But bro, we've had successful cornerbacks, and we got at least one decent one and at least a decent state. We have no rush for real. I mean, we got better at the end of the year, but I'm not opposed to taking a cornerback at 15 and a pass rusher in the second. Man, I don't know, dog. Our second round draft picks have sucked lately.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. All these draft put down have been sucked lately, except for Bijan.
Because the pass rush depth is so deep, you can hit in day two. It just depends on who.
That's what I was saying. Go for a corner first and go for it. Cause that's what I'm telling you. Like, don't be surprised.
You would say Will Johnson then,
bro. Don't be surprised if you don't see certain names go first. Like, especially like rushers that you think gonna go first. Don't be surprised, cause them niggas deep. I'm telling you.
Okay, then. What do you think the Falcons should? You think the Falcons? Because you also say it's a lot of depth in the running back position, right? What if we trade our backup running back and get some draft picks?
That's what I said. I said that too already. Goddamn, if we trade up Tyler Algier, I wouldn't be surprised if they probably grab it like a back in like the last round.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I think the Cowboys taking Algier. I think they taking him too.
Yeah, that'd be good for him though.
Is the Cowboys line still like, you know how Cowboys growing up? Cowboys used to always have that top line, like how the Eagles got now. Is the Cowboys line still like that?
I know Dak, goddamn, he don't get too much hurried up and rushed like that. He just throw bad passes.
That's true. But I like how they had, but I'm trying to think like in that running back position since like Ezekiel Elliott. They really haven't had nobody else that's really like that. Like that.
Shit,
They
Zeke.
aren't bad, but they got to get younger and add a wide receiver too. They definitely got to address that wide receiver.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised CeeDee Lamb ain't demand a trade or something about that bitch.
Yo, what Cincinnati doing to T. Higgins is crazy, bro. I hate the CP. That's that shit I be hating when it
So they
comes to this.
franchising that nigga tag. They said they franchise tagging him twice.
Bro, that shit dirty, bro. They doing what they did him to Saquon, bro. Like, that shit crazy.
That's the shit they
But,
was trying to do to Barry Sanders.
and shit, you see, he retired on their ass.
Barry
But
Sanders.
shit,
Barry Sanders.
somebody,
Then what's called? He just ain't go to training camp and said fuck
but
it.
would you be surprised if New England tried to trade for him, though? Because we seen people still get franchised and people get traded.
Yeah.
He will break the bank and they know it. Hell yeah, shit. Hell yeah, but shit, on a franchise tag though, say he have another good year, it's only gonna go up.
Yeah.
So either way, you gonna either have to let him go or pay him. So either franchising them ain't gonna make it better. It's only gonna make it worse unless you expecting him. And I don't even want to talk like that. But if they hoping on something to happen, but it's just wait. I don't know, but I know you want to make. Then you got also I think they want to sign it like they got to sign their third wide receiver Henderson if that's not his name.
I don't know, man.
They got a third wide receiver too.
I don't know, man. They
Who
got
is this? Who is Luther Barnett at 17?
what is
Who's
that?
that, Nate?
He said who?
Luther Barden.
Luther who?
Barden
They
BUR
should take Luther. Oh, Luther Burden.
Barden. Who's that?
Luther Burden from where? Hold on, Luther Burden.
And I definitely don't know this other one. Oh no, he not out of Ohio State. Who the hell are these players, Nate?
I think so. Luther Burden. Hold on.
Oh, you know who y'all haven't spoke on though? Like having a good combine. That
No, Nate. No, Nate. You talking about the wide receiver?
what from LSU? Is that him?
The nigga from you talking about Luther Burden from Missouri? I mean,
From Missouri. Yeah, he said from Missouri.
he is fast though. I ain't gonna lie, he fast. He got some speed on him. I ain't gonna say handicap him down. So I understand what you're saying. He got some speed on him. He got some speed on him. If you want
But
to,
that don't always turn into success in the NFL.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. If the right nigga know how to coach some speed, boy, you in trouble.
But how many times do it turn out?
I mean, Tyreek Hill look good. Xavier Worthy look good.
They still said that the Chiefs need to pick another another number one wide receiver. They don't see Xavier Worthy.
Definitely, they most definitely. It ain't that Xavier Worthy can't lead. He need help. He ain't wide receiver one material like that. He should be around somebody that can goddamn, you know what I mean?
So you don't see him being like a Deshaun Jackson because Deshaun Jackson was a number one.
He could be some shit like that. He could.
You got Burrow at quarterback, Chase is the number one. The offense was crazy already. Yeah, and you got Henderson. I think they got another third wide receiver too, man, that we sleeping on too. But
Then
Cincinnati don't like to pay people.
What is Cincinnati gonna do?
About what?
They draft.
Mm-hmm. They probably need to focus up on their defense.
Yeah, they got to.
They got to focus up on the defense, bro.
That a receiver.
Shit, what do you do with the Chiefs? What should they focus on? Should they focus on just another wide receiver to get back to?
I feel like they need to work on their defense and maybe a receiver, but I feel like they need to work on their defense.
They do need another add on the defense for sure. You talking about this?
They need the line. They need an old lineman.
What do the Steelers do? Do they draft do you think? Because they was talking about the Steelers trading for Trevor Lawrence. What you think about that? If that happened?
Nah, I didn't see them folks talking about Trevor Lawrence. They said something about goddamn Sam Darnold. Fucking goddamn.
Did you see Sam Darnold in Pittsburgh?
I don't know. Sam Darnold need to stay in Minnesota. I stay in Minnesota if I was Sam Darnold.
The Steelers need to pick yours in day 2. God damn, Nate. I don't know about that one.
The Steelers need to get some wide receivers.
I don't know about that. I ain't big on yours at all, dog.
Hell no.
I ain't big on yours at all, nigga. I
Listen,
don't know what you see in yours.
I'm gonna just be real. If I was Mike Tomlin, I would just keep. If you ain't gonna keep Russell Wilson, I just keep Justin Fields and just let him run it out 1 year.
I would keep Justin Fields, but I don't see him doing that though. I don't know.
I don't know why he wouldn't, but I just go ahead and just run me 1 year with Justin Fields since I got him
And
already.
he already know the playbook.
Yeah, I might well if I don't keep Russell Wilson because it's like it's an either or with either one of them. But so you
Then
talk,
where do you see Aaron Rodgers going?
Aaron Rodgers might retire if he's smart.
You don't see him going to Minnesota? They definitely need to add a wide receiver, but we know how
Minnesota,
you know what? Y'all not talking about either with that Pittsburgh and Arthur Smith shit. They said that Russell Wilson and Arthur Smith had problems. So I don't know if that's gonna affect anything either.
Oh, it could. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Shouldn't no team pick up Aaron Rodgers? I'm serious, bro. Listen, bro, just hear me out real quick.
Why not?
Just hear me out. The Jets just brought his whole offense from Green Bay for him, and he still couldn't win with them.
So you think he's over the hill?
I think it's just over. I've been said this. His last year when he was at Green Bay, I said, like, man, Aaron Rodgers over with. Niggas thought I was lying. That man went out there and played for the Jets. First game, got hurt. First 2 snaps or some shit like that. I'm telling you, bro, that man, he is over with.
Then I heard they trying to trade. Also, they trying to trade Debo. So Debo can also be on the market too. So you got so much stuff that can happen during the period of time of just the combine. You got the pro days. You also then you got free agency about to start in March.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit gonna get interesting. Then you know the combine is like next week, right?
Monday. But shit, bro, I ain't finna keep you too much longer, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here, dog. Let you get some rest because I'm about to do the same.
Yeah, man. I'm about to lay it down, man. Love, bro.
All right, bro. Love.